Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day, wherever you are around the world. And welcome back to our post-match reaction after Liverpool have just completed the best smash and grab game I think any club has managed to do in the Champions League. Again, I might be wrong in that aspect of things, but how on earth did we win that game? I know who we can thank to win that game. Of course, obviously, Harvey Elliott is one guy in particular we can, of course, thank anyway. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know all of you are in the comments as well. Yeah, how are you lot feeling after that game? Because it was horrific to watch. Let's be perfectly honest. It was a battering at times by PSG, but Liverpool did dig deep and did manage to keep a clean sheet. And we all said it, if Liverpool can have one good chance, towards the end of the game, could we end up winning the game towards the end? And look, one opportunity we had, brilliant hold-up play from Darwin Núñez, who does deserve a lot of credit as well, leading up to the goal. And of course, Harvey Elliott smashing it in to obviously beating Donnarumma, which, let's be perfectly honest, Donnarumma should have been saving that if it was the other way around towards Alisson Becker. Of course, I don't think Ali, I think Ali stops that, I should say, as well. But again, who cares? Liverpool have won. Liverpool now have the advantage going into next week. And yeah, how on earth did we manage that? Like, genuinely, like, how on earth did we manage to have a 1-0 lead going into next week? I know one man in particular who does deserve again all the plaudits and all of the praise, and that man especially that deserves everything and deserves all the praise is Alisson Becker. Absolute stunning performance from Ali. Again, without him, we would have lost tonight. Simple as, I think if we did have Kelleher in goal, even though, we know Kelleher is a very, very good goalkeeper, we would have definitely lost tonight. And again, Alisson Becker proved once again why he is the best goalkeeper in the world. And again, I think this season, of course, with his injuries and other bits and pieces, we haven't really seen Ali at his best, really. I think, this season it has been kind of an up and down year for him. But again, he's proved on the biggest occasions and the biggest stage possible for Liverpool. Again, he's helped Liverpool win and get, obviously, not the 3 points, but take the advantage going into next week. And again, what a performance it was from Alisson Becker. Now, I'm going to quickly read out his statistics in a minute, but absolutely stunner performance from him. Again, he kept us in that game tonight. And I think for me, 100% deserves man of the match. Again, there were so many opportunities tonight that PSG had, whether it was Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Barcola as well. They had opportunity after opportunity, and Alisson Becker really, really kept Liverpool in the game tonight and was outstanding. Absolutely tremendous performance from him. Again, 9 saves for Ali. I think it's the most ever in his Liverpool career in a game. Did prevent over 2 goals, which again, deserves massive praise for that. Again, and just looking at the rest of the statistics as well, again, absolute stellar performance from Ali. And again, I think he just goes to show why he is the best goalkeeper in the world. And, simple as that, Alisson Becker, man of the match, completely deserved after tonight's performance. I can't, give it to anybody else. Again, we were poor tonight, let's be perfectly honest. Liverpool were shocking at times, going forward and defensively. But if it wasn't for this man, we would be talking about PSG beating Liverpool tonight. But instead, we're talking the other way around, and we're talking Liverpool beating PSG. But 100%, Alisson Becker deserves all the plaudits in the world. And again, just for me, shows why he is the best goalkeeper in the world and why he does have that status and why he's had it for some time as well. And he's probably reminded everyone tonight of that status as well, of why he is the best goalkeeper in the world. And for me, absolutely deserves man of the match. And full credit to Alisson to getting Liverpool the advantage going into next week, of course. Anyway, but let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments down below. Saying Red Chili's in saying couldn't watch the game, but listened in. Everyone saying Alisson man of the match. Get in Harvey. I think you mean, but yeah, get in Harvey. Yeah, absolutely. Ali was 100% man of the match. No questions about that whatsoever. And again, how on earth we ended up winning that game is unbelievable, because when you actually look at the statistics and when you look at the match facts as well, and when you do when you do look at it again, you kind of question yourself, how on earth did Liverpool end up winning that game? Because looking at the statistics now, 71% possession for PSG, 29% for Liverpool, XG 1.82 for PSG. Liverpool only getting 0.27, which again, that 0.27 is literally Harvey Elliott's goal. It's no other thing going, no other chance going forward. PSG 27 shots compared to 2 shots on the night, 3 big chances compared to 1, 14 corner kicks compared to 2, and then just outdoing us all over the park. 600, nearly 700 passes compared to Liverpool's 300 passes as well. Look, yeah, absolutely. Look, you got to be honest. PSG. We kind of said it, didn't we, in the match preview yesterday? We didn't really know what to expect from PSG, because again, looking at their league status, of course, they've been a very, very good team in the French league, but that is of course is expected due to, again, it being PSG. And obviously in the Champions League, they've not really had the what's the right word? They've never, they've not had the right, going this season. Looking at the table, you wouldn't really think PSG had a good team, really. But again, looking at the actual team, the players, and again tonight they absolutely proved why they are actually a very, very good team. And I think when we all said it coming out the draw, of course we would have took anybody, but PSG is a very, very tough place to go and beat them as well, of course, at their own backyard. And again, we stuck in the game, and of course that is down to Alisson. That is down to mainly, of course, him. But again, it does go down to the whole team as well. But overall, look, we'll take that 100%. We'll take that for sure. Anyway, but Red Chili says big up Nunes as well. Yeah, brilliant. It's brilliant for him as well, coming on, being an impactful substitution, as well as Harvey as well. Obviously coming on from Mo as well, but again, Darwin Nunes again should be given a lot of praise. That the stand up to just offload the ball again, that was brilliant work from Darwin as well, and great pass from him as well. But big up slot for the subs as well. Yeah, absolutely. Wataru Endo, get Wataru Endo in the midfield and you end up winning. You end up winning every single duel going. Mox has really good defensive win tonight. Alisson was amazing. Yes, he was absolutely outstanding tonight. Trent played a blinder. I disagree with that. I thought Trent a bit at times tonight did struggle, but then and I think the whole team struggled. I think Ibu. I know obviously rival fans were going about that barge. Is it a red card? No, I don't think it is. But obviously UEFA is a bit different in terms of their rules. But again, it seems to be that the forward was offside. So again, it doesn't really matter then realistically. But look, at the end of the day, we'll take that 100%. We'll take that, of course. Anyway, but I thought I thought the midfield struggled a little bit. I thought obviously the defense, Ibu. I think Ibu and Virgil. I think Virgil had a decent game. But I thought Robbo got burnt out got burnt too much during the game. Trent as well a little bit, to be fair. But look, we've just got to all thank Alisson Becker for an outstanding performance. But they will have a great welcome. A great welcome at our ground. Yeah, absolutely. But that's the thing. Like, you look at it now, and I was looking at the stat earlier on. As soon as the game finished, it's the fact now that Liverpool have beaten the champions of Germany, we've beaten the champions of France, we've beaten the champions of England, we've beaten the champions of Spain, and I think we've also beaten the champs have we beat the champs of Italy? I'm not too sure, but even still, Liverpool have not conceded a single goal against big teams this season. We haven't conceded any against Man City throughout the year. We didn't concede any against Bayer Leverkusen, none against Real Madrid. Even tonight against PSG, we didn't concede a single goal. And again, goes to show defensively how solid this team is. And it does a little bit beg the question of, if Liverpool do go a bit defensive, like we did tonight, look, let's be perfectly honest, Liverpool played pretty much Everton tactics against PSG, but still, we got the job done. And now we take obviously that 1-0 advantage at Anfield, which is huge. But look, PSG are a very, very good team. Let's not get that twisted. It will be a tough game next week at Anfield. It will be 100%. It will be. I can't sit here and go, oh yeah, no, it'd be easy. We've got a lead, and we can build on that. Of course, we can build on it, but it's not going to be easy. Look, they've got a very, very good, talented squad, and of course, they've got such a gap now in the French league as well. They can pretty much rest key players then for the weekend and go fully again next week. But of course, we could also do that. But again, I think Liverpool would like to, of course, get that 16-point gap in the Premier League. I know obviously Arsenal will have 2 points, but the fact that Liverpool could be 16 points clear by Saturday afternoon, like that would be a huge statement. As with the win tonight, it's a huge statement, of course. Anyway, but Mark saying don't think they have ever won at Anfield. No, they haven't. As far as I know, PSG, I don't think they've won at Anfield. But again, I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't think they have anyway. But Chili says that's the trouble when I can't watch the match. I have to take someone else's opinion. No, it's all good, of course. But I thought Trent. Yeah, there was parts where again he defended brilliantly, but there was also parts where he did get caught out. And yeah, it was one of those types of performances, really. But Mark saying PSG are the strongest team we have played. Yeah, I think in the capacity that they're in, yeah. I think, obviously people go, Real Madrid, but, we didn't play Real Madrid at their full capacity. Of course, we did play, only Mbappe. Obviously, they were missing Valverde, I think, at the time. Obviously, Vinny Jr. And so on. But again, on paper, this PSG team are a very good team. Again, the midfield tonight, I thought they won that battle. We said it yesterday in the match preview. That was the biggest area where Liverpool had to win. Of course, we didn't. Look, I felt like we probably got the team selection wrong, really. But then in also saying that, was it a tactic from Slot, to absorb a lot of pressure and not to, again, create space and allow them to get at Liverpool? If that was the tactic, then it didn't really work in many ways, because they did have loads of chances. They did create a lot from positions as well. But yeah, I do think some part of it was a tactic from Arne Slot, but I do also think that, again, the idea of Liverpool not losing tonight was the main positive, was the fact that even at 0-0, kind of you got that thought process of, if this is PSG's best, like Liverpool has survived that. Liverpool have got through that. We've not suffered from it, really. Look, Alisson has kept us in the game. Like, let's be perfectly honest. But we've managed to ride that storm out, and going into the Anfield next week, of course, where it kind of might be a flip reverse, really, of that type of game where Liverpool have a lot more of the ball, and PSG are kind of sitting back and hoping they can hit us on the counter attack. And even now, going into the game next week, you probably think PSG will have that tactic, with the forwards that they've got, with the attackers they have. They might do that. They might sit back, they try and hit us on the counter attack, because you look at it tonight, they dominated the game, and come up. They come up short. They didn't beat us. They didn't get through the goal. But again, if they allow Liverpool to create space and they allow us to obviously get at them, then they will hope to counter us, which of course hopefully doesn't happen next week, of course, anyway. But big up Gary as well. Let me find Gary's comment. There we go. Italia all being Liverpool, 1 Paris as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Gary, indeed. PSG will have to come at us. Yeah, 100% they will, Mark. As well, but a lucky 1%. I love that. As we've any means necessary. Absolutely, mate. As well, hope you're doing well. And yeah, no, it is any means necessary because, again, look, I would say PSG, when you look at our run at the Champions League, like I said, I think it's the hardest run in particular out of all the teams left in Europe. Looking at us PSG, then of course if we get past PSG, we're playing Aston Villa or Club Brugge, which again are 2 very, very good teams. Then you have to play either Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, or Real Madrid. Like that's, even thinking about that's, even before, we get, even if we do get through, that's even a tough position anyway. But again, we have to, of course, stay focused and, of course, come up against PSG next week, which will be huge, of course, as well. But overall, look, I'm over the moon. I genuinely didn't think Liverpool would win the game, at half time. I was like, Jesus Christ, we can get away with 0-0 by our, we'll be absolutely loving life. But yes, look, we've done an absolute amazing job. And again, obviously, credit goes to Harvey Elliott for winning the game. Credit absolutely goes to Alisson Becker, who was my man of the match as well. But yeah, absolutely. Defensively, Liverpool, if we want to kind of sit back, probably have the best defense in Europe because, again, we didn't concede against Real Madrid, didn't concede against Bayer Leverkusen, didn't concede tonight as well. Every single champion. We didn't concede against Man City. I don't know if I said that, but once we sit back and counter, Liverpool don't concede and we end up winning games. So we'll take that. Let's be perfectly honest as well. But big up Thomas was saying, hi all. Even with 10 men, Liverpool getting 0-0, let's be honest. It was a sending off, but they did a great job. I'd say, yeah, we did get lucky with that, but I think somebody said that the striker was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. So look, we kind of did get away with a little bit with that, but look, you ride your own luck. I know rival fans will straight away get onto it and go, oh, look at Liverpool being so lucky, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, like that's in the Premier League. It's never a red card. It's never even getting looked at. Obviously, UEFA, of course, it's a bit different because, look, they look at everything. Like a handball, for example, if an accidental handball happens and, normally in the Premier League, we kind of look at it and go, oh, no, it's not a penalty, move on. Like they instantly give that as a penalty, now in the Champions League. It's not even a question or a debate, really, in terms of the Champions League as well. But Lucky says we will welcome Dembele, Bakora, and I think you mean Kvaratskhelia up there to Anfield as well. Yeah, absolutely. Look, now they have to come at us now. And Liverpool could do exactly the same as what they did tonight. Sit back and counter-attack. But I'd be really interested of and whether or not if Cody Gakpo would have been fit, whether or not he would have started tonight. I think he would have done. But we'll have to wait and see. Of course, he didn't make the team, did he, because of that injury? So hopefully, we will see anyway. But Tom's saying, I'm waiting on highlights. Trust your opinion. I think you mean by we got lucky. Let's be perfectly honest as well. Take my advice, Tom. We 100% was never red card. And Liverpool absolutely battered PSG. I can't even laugh without smiling anyway. But no, look, at the end of the day, look, we could 100%, say we got lucky. We did, and then look, I can't sit here and go, yeah, no, we 100% deserved the win because we didn't, we 100% didn't. But we'll take those as well. When you look at other games in the Champions League tonight, I think Bayern beat Bayer Leverkusen, so Bayern Munich are pretty much through. I think Barca won with 10 men as well. So look, you ride your own luck, and then Liverpool got away with it a little bit now. And now, of course, the focus moves on to Southampton on the weekend. Getting the job done there. Like I said, 16 points clear. We hope Liverpool will be at the end of the weekend. But again, that's just the main focus now. Move on. And yeah, we'll talk about Southampton, of course, anyway. But like I said, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, of course, anyway. I'm over the moon. We've managed to get the advantage going into next week. And yes, what a goalkeeper Alisson is. I'll keep saying it. I'll keep repeating it. What an unbelievable keeper he is as well. And look, I know there was talk of maybe, with Mamardashvili coming in next season, maybe this might be Ali's last season at Liverpool. Absolutely no chance. Again, 100% Liverpool's number one keeper for the foreseeable future, at least anyway. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Either way, the ref made the decision. A lot have never gone the right way to us all season. Yeah, absolutely. I.e., certain games away from home, of course, anyway. But look, I am going to leave it there for tonight, guys, anyway. Big thank you to everyone for tuning in. Apologies that it is a short post-match anyway, but look, over the moon with the win, of course. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you are new around here, of course, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. We are on the road to 2K before the end of the season. If we can get in, if we can get there. I just read Doug's comment. Doug, I will get to your comment now before we do shut off. But yeah, if you are new, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, because we did, like I said yesterday, we did hit 1.9k. I want to say yesterday or the day before. So again, if you guys could obviously hit the share button as well, get as many reds in here as possible, and yeah, 100% we're trying to get to 2k now, as quick as possible, realistically. Anyway, but obviously pick up Doug as well, so you can get in there. Absolutely, Doug, hope you're doing well. Thanks everyone as well. Thank you, Mark. Pick up Tom as well, hope you're doing well. I think Alisson will extend his contract. He might do. He might very well do. No news really on that, but again, I don't think he's going anywhere at all for the foreseeable future. You'll get to 2k, lads, hopefully. There's the hopeful dream. Obviously, big up Mark for putting Doug's link. And Chili says, yeah, let's hit this channel to 2,000 as well. Yeah, if we could, absolutely brilliant as well. Anyway, but like I said, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below as well. Again, on the win. Get your man of the matches in the comments down below, and yeah, out the fucking Reds, because look, what a performance. Even though we did sit back for 90 minutes, which look, I'm not going to argue about realistically. And look, if Liverpool want to do that week in, week out and give us a heart attack, but if it means we get 3 points, I do not care. Anyway, but look, obviously this week as well. Tomorrow we'll talk more about this game. Friday we'll have, of course, opposition preview for Southampton, and of course we'll have the match preview for Southampton as well. But make sure you do keep your eyes open as well on the channel for any clips on the shows as well. But obviously, make sure you do keep an eye on the community tab, or just follow us on X or Twitter. I still call it Twitter. Anyway, but yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode. But until then, I've been Connor from the Cop Council. I'll see you guys later. Ta-ra.